This is the second half of this game. We're continuing with this experiment with the action camera. It's actually Velcro strapped to the top angle of the miniature goals. I can think of one or two other angles, like on top of the crossbar of the bigger goal frame that's behind it, but I'm quite pleased with the quality of the camera. I'm having to zoom in the editing mode when the play goes up the other end. Ideally you'd probably have a camera at either end. See, that's a zoom. Quality deteriorates a bit when you're zooming. This is of interest mostly to the players who played in the game. This was a Thursday game on the 8th of April. I'm not going to pretend it's great quality walking football, but it was enjoyable and it was a good game. It's a good, fairly easy game to referee. I'm on the left there in the yellow. You'll see some running, but this is slow, non-contact. He's the prime offender there. He's a goalkeeper, so we do make allowances. He's playing this game under duress, really. That's Mike at the right hand side of the picture, just on the ball now. Likes a pot at goal, and oh, he just misses there. So with these sweeper keeper game, let me just explain the rules. The sweeper keeper is nominated, one on each team. You can only enter the D, that's number one there, Terry Hayden, sweeper keeper for the Whites. Just conceded a free kick for overhead height. You can only go into the D, which is a 7-metre D. You can only enter that after the ball. If he's in there before the ball, he concedes a penalty. It's quite a demanding position, but for people who can play it well, it's a rewarding and enjoyable position, sweeper keeper. When it's a goal kick, a goal clearance, the sweeper keeper has to put his foot on the ball, and then he's got 3 touches from there. He can do that anywhere inside the D, right at the edge, anywhere, or he can clear it straight from the D. But once he's taken his 3 touches or cleared it, he has to get out of the D fairly sharpish. We roughly call it 30 seconds. And there's Mike again. I think did he go? No, wide again. But this is King Street, Denton, looking from west to east here. This is pitch number 1. Sweeper keeper is what we've been playing since the pandemic. We were playing it before the pandemic, and it's quite popular. I'm not pretending that everybody likes it or everybody prefers it, but at the moment we're canvassing opinion to see what to see exactly the game that people would like to play. Indeed, we've issued a questionnaire with about 10 questions on it that will give us an inkling of how people are thinking, what they're thinking, etc. So as I say, this was an enjoyable game. There wasn't much contact. I think the Blacks just shaded it 6-5 at the end. There were 2 or 3 penalties for ingress because Mike, the goalkeeper, couldn't quite get the hang of staying out of the D, so he gave a couple of penalties away, but it doesn't matter. You know, we play for enjoyment, we play for fun. Goalposts are just taking a knock there, straightening them out. 2 minutes to go. Jeff Griffiths on the right. I think he got a hat-trick on the day. Well done, Jeff. Try and catch one of those goals later. It's very time consuming editing these videos. Takes a lot of time up. And ideally, as I say, we'd have a camera at each end, but that would take even more time up. So, but I like it. It's worth doing. Photography is a hobby, and filmmaking, videoing. I think it's an important part of our group. Helps to make our group unique. We've got so much video footage and photographs. We're just compiling 4 albums of about 400 plus photographs to reflect our history and the 5 years that we've been an independent group. That anniversary is coming up in the summer. And there's the final whistle. Bit of fist bumping going on. No handshakes. So an enjoyable game, and 22 minutes each way it was. We'll try and get a bit of first half footage, maybe get 1 or 2 of Jeff's goals. But that's it for now. Thank you.